No porn? Then what is okay? I'm Dr. Trish Leigh. I'm here to tell you. Okay, if you're here in my channel, you know that I'm all about ditching the porn. And I tell you all the science behind why you need to run, not walk away from a pornography habit. It is shrinking your brain and it's creating underactivity. It's making it so that you have to continue to go back to a screen to feel okay about your life. You have to go back to that screen so that your brain gets a super normal stimulus, a huge dump of neurochemicals into your brain that tells your brain, I'm okay. I'm calm. I'm stimulated. Life's good. Except for it's fake. Life isn't good when you do that. You are literally trashing the circuitry and making it so that you can't be okay out in the actual beautiful world where your work, your friends and your family and your partner and your hobbies and what you like to do for enjoyment reside back in the actual world, IRL as I call it, as my kids like to say. I like to tell them, get your action off your video games and get outside into IRL. And that is what I want you to do, to get your action off your screen, get back out into the world. But when you get there, I want you to feel good. That is the whole point of life. Life can be filled with peace and calmness and joy. For you, it might not be. If your brain is so sucked in, you don't even know what it feels like to be calm anymore, likely. And I see it in the screens all the time that people's brains are really overactive and just jacked up using tons of hot, fast energy of anxiety and lots of slow energy of boredom and overwhelm. And the key is to bring those two down and to bump up perfect processing speed for calm, focused in the middle so you can just feel good back in your life. So that's what we are talking about here. So what is okay? Good old-fashioned actual relational sex with a partner. So in many different forms of addiction recovery, people are told that they're not allowed to have sex for 90 days. That is not true in my training and my belief system as a professional. Because, and if you just think about it logically, it totally makes sense. I'll tell you why. Because if you are abstaining from pornography, which is giving your brain this dump of neurochemicals that it needs, honestly, then you abstain from that for 90 days. What does that create? Tons of withdrawal symptoms. And what you're trying to do is unwire the pattern from the screen without rewiring in the pattern for healthy sexuality with a partner. So you're just counting on unwiring for 90 days, which can be more painful for your brain and your body and your life. When you engage in actual relational sex with a partner, what happens is you're giving your brain the appropriate amount of neurochemical release. So your brain's releasing dopamine and serotonin, which will make your brain feel good. It's releasing oxytocin, prolactin, noradrenaline. It's releasing neurochemicals that make you feel not bad. And that's the whole point. Feeling good and not feeling bad. But it's with a partner in a healthy way that your brain was designed to get those neurochemicals. So when you're with your partner, the neurochemical release is here at the perfect amount. When you engage in a pornography habit, it's up here, like trashing the system because it's letting so much in. So instead of unwiring the brain pattern and just waiting for your brain to be okay with not getting these levels over 90 days, instead you're giving your brain that healthy amount with your partner. And at the same time, your brain is producing these neurochemicals, which will couple your brain to your partner, which is healthy. That's what we want. In the end, the idea of rebooting and recovery is that you end up connected to the world again, not connected to the screen. We want you to connect your brain to your work so you can feel on purpose. We're all here to do something. I'm here doing what I'm here to do. You're here to do something too. So when you get up, you want to couple your brain to that thing. Get all excited and jazzed about going into the world and doing your work. At the same time, you want to get excited and jazzed about spending time with your partner. sexually. You want to get excited about spending time with your friends and your family in intimate relational ways. You also want to get excited about going out there and doing your hobbies. My hubs is off to golf today for 5-6 hours with his friends. That feels great to his brain. That is really good for him because he's off to do the thing that he loves, his hobby, with his cronies. And I'm sure they'll do weird things while they're out there. And that is perfect for his brain. That's what I want you to do. So that's why those are the things that are okay. Go do them and avoid the habit at all costs. We're going to unwire and rewire and then hardwire in that new pattern. Okay, if you want help doing that, go check out my website. I have a short course there that's accessible, affordable, and anonymous, just like pornography. I'm here for you. I got your back. I know you can do this. Neuroplasticity is proven to work at every age for every person if they want it. So I know it can work for you. Okay, remember, control your brain or it'll control you.